I want you to know that I never thought I'd get that low. I had a good friend that came to me one time and was telling me some things that she was going through with a sister that she had that was struggling. And, I gave her all these things to her so she could give them to her sister to help. And she said to me, Erin, this is going to be perfect for me. This is going to help me. And I was in shock. I was thinking, Dodie, you have it all together. You are the most patient woman I know. She's an angel. And yet she still struggles. She didn't struggle like I did. But I just want to give you some signals to look for. We have these negative thoughts that go into these vicious cycles where we don't want to get out of bed. We take all day to get ready. Or we even sometimes have days where we don't get ready. We don't take care of ourselves. We're eating crap. It's part of an addiction, and there's all types of addictions. But when we're not taking care of ourselves and we're not eating good, it leads to not taking care of each other, and not talking to each other and fighting and saying that stupid word, that divorce word. I call it the darn D word. Our house falls out of order. We get embarrassed having people over. We don't want people over. Do you hide? Do you get embarrassed when somebody comes to the door? Do you have visiting teachers that come to your door and you don't want to let them in? You avoid them? Well, these are steps. This is what happens. You think you don't want anybody to find out. You don't want anybody to know. You think you're the only one. But you're not. These tools can help you change those thoughts. Have vitalizing cycles and help keep your family together. Help your relationships with others. I have rebuilt my marriage. We are getting ready to celebrate 13 years. Because of the tools that I've learned from recovery. And so many sweet friends, so many sweet family members that have helped us make it this far. I'd like to tell you about two really cute visiting teachers. For a while there, I was going through lots of visiting teachers. I guess I was uncomfortable having them over, and they were uncomfortable coming. And then there were these two sweet little old ladies who came, and they didn't care how messy my house was. They'd been there. They had lots of kids. And they felt the same way I did. And they were inspired one time to give me a big fluffy white teddy bear with a note that said, "We're here for you. Anytime you need a hug, call us." But they wanted to leave that teddy bear there as a reminder that anytime I needed a hug, if it was too late and I didn't feel like calling them, that bear was there. And I could have that bear to hug and help me through. So thank you, Sherry and Theora, for that special bear. It's funny, I got the first bear. And then after one of the sisters, after Theora lost her husband, Sherry and I got her a bear. And that meant so much to her. And then later on, Sherry lost her husband, and Theora and I went and got her a bear. So it's important to have those good friends to connect with and to help each other. And also, that made me think of another thing too. One of my sweet friends, that sweet friend that recovery's helped her life, and she's now in California using it and sharing it with others there. We went to a girls' retreat one time, and on the way home, oh my goodness, it was such a nasty storm we were driving in. And she's trying to help me stay alert and help calm my nerves because it was a terrible storm that I was driving home in. And I didn't know what she was doing in the passenger side, but she got out my journal and started writing all these positive things that she loved about me. And I love that list, and I look at that list often. And so I just want to encourage you to, if you think of someone that needs help, write them a list of all the things that you love about them, because you never know how much that will mean to them. So, back to that story of my sister and I having that Jerry Springer, she had that Jerry Springer moment with me back at Lagoon. After that happened, I was in so much shock that nobody had come up and done anything. And I was able to get away. I left her there, and I drove with the kids in the van and just parked somewhere like in a parking lot and just cried and cried and cried. It just was very scary for me. And so it would have meant so much to me if somebody would have just said, "Hey, come up to help us." Helped stop that from happening. So I think they were probably in shock too. These two blonde girls, look like they have it all together. Have this Jerry Springer moment, So I don't want you to be ashamed like I was ashamed after getting that low. I don't want you to hide. I don't want you to be embarrassed. We can help each other. Because you are so important and you are capable. You are capable of such a great and powerful, you have a powerful mission here. And I just want you to know that you're not alone and we can help each other.